Hi friends, it's good to see you on the channel. Today I want to immerse you in a fascinating story about Hollywood, luxury and one of the most unusual jewelry of the XX century. Hold on tight, it will be very interesting. Imagine, 2014, the prestigious Christie's auction house. Some mysterious collector without a single hesitation lays out $137,000 for a stunning brooch called Starfish. And you know what? I totally get it. It's not just a piece of jewelry, it's a real work of art that can be compared to a painting by a great artist or a musical masterpiece. That kind of thing is worth every penny. But let's go back a little bit to understand the depth of this story. It began back in 1938, when the brilliant French jeweler René Boivin created this unique masterpiece. Do you know who was the first to own this miracle? None other than Claudette Colbert, a talented French woman who conquered Hollywood with her talent and charisma. She was so successful that she became one of the highest-paid actresses of the 1930s. Can you believe it? It was rare for women to reach such heights at that time, and she not only succeeded, but lived a long, joyful life until the age of 92, surrounded by beauty and comfort in Barbados. Now pay attention, fun fact. Despite the fact that the brooch cost her a tidy sum, Claudette wore it only a couple of times for photo shoots. And then she just, forgot about it. Yes, this brooch got lost among her huge jewelry collection like a needle in a haystack. It's a masterpiece made of 18-karat gold, studded with 71 rubies and many amethysts. The star's tentacles spread 11.5 centimeters in different directions, giving the impression that it is alive. In the light, the stones shimmer in a way that is breathtaking. Do you know why this story particularly hooks me? Claudette bought this brooch right after she won her first Oscar for the movie It Happened One Night. It was an incredible triumph. She starred alongside the legendary Clark Gable, and their duet made her incredibly famous in the US. Interestingly, Claudette herself didn't even expect to win. She was about to leave for New York by train when the award organizers sent a limo to pick her up to bring her back to the ceremony. Can you imagine how she arrived? In a simple dark coat, without a single piece of jewelry, among the glittering Hollywood elite, drowning in diamonds and evening gowns. But it was this very modesty that made her all the more charming. But then she made up for it. As her fame and income grew with each passing year, she could afford anything she wanted. Her closet was filled with treasures, from a seahorse brooch to an entire set of rubies that looked like royal regalia. Her images were so spectacular that even in her old age she was confusing all this jewelry in her memory. Can you imagine what it's like to have so many luxuries that you start forgetting some things? And you know what the most amazing thing is? Starfish was overshadowed by her other jewelry for a long time. But now its value is hard to overestimate. Because it is not just a beautiful thing, it is a symbol of the era when cinema was an art, and Hollywood stars were real legends. This is the story of a real Hollywood star and her amazing brooch. By the way, many of her jewelry pieces are now worth a fortune. And some of them can still be seen at auctions, where they cause a real stir. So stay tuned, maybe you will be lucky enough to see something like this with your own eyes. I hope you enjoyed this story about luxury and cinematography. If you want to know more about Hollywood, legendary actors or rare jewelry, write in the comments. What stories are you particularly interested in? We'll be sure to tell about them in the next videos. See you in the new episodes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new stories. Bye bye.